I think we'll stay in the Psalms again today for another question. Psalm 56, verse 11. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can man do to me? Now, what can man do to you? Man can reject, ridicule, torture, even take your life. Yet if your life is in God, they can't really take it. They can only transfer it from one realm to another, which Jesus alluded to in Luke chapter 12, verse 5. Now, all things considered, therefore, men can't do much to you if you are in him. Now, the psalmist came to that conclusion and boldly declared his trust to be in the Lord, and therefore his decision was not to be afraid. Why not follow the psalmist's example and make a calculated, rational decision to trust God with your life and future and not be afraid? Now, when David was faced with a terrible and dangerous situation, he encouraged himself in the Lord and prayed as described in 1 Samuel 30. Let's go there real quickly. Now, David was out on a military campaign, and they left their families behind. When they came home, they found their wives and sons and daughters had been taken captive. So 1 Samuel 30, verse 4, so David and the men wept aloud until they had no strength left to weep. And David's 2 wives had been captured, Ahinoam of Jezreel and Abigail, the widow of Nabal of Carmel. David was greatly distressed because the men were talking of stoning him. Each one was bitter in spirit because of his sons and daughters. But David found strength in the Lord his God. Now, wow. If David could do that while he was facing what he did, then perhaps you and I can learn to do the same. Well, that's it for today. Come on back tomorrow, and we will be equally challenged with another question from God's Word.